Alright folks, welcome back. Before we dive into one of nature's most bizarre and unexpected defensive secrets, let me just take a quick moment to send some good vibes your way. To everyone tuning in right now, wherever you are in the world, I genuinely hope you're feeling fantastic, full of energy, and taking excellent care of yourselves. Wishing you strong health, happiness, and all the best. Your well-being is truly the most important thing. Okay, get ready to have your perception of cute, cuddly-looking animals completely flipped, because today we're talking about the platypus. That duck-billed, beaver-tailed, egg-laying wonder from Australia seems like something out of a cartoon. But beneath that oddly charming exterior lies a surprising and potent weapon. Platypuses produce venom. Yes, you heard that right. One of the world's few venomous mammals is this seemingly harmless creature. Let's unravel the fascinating story behind this unique adaptation. Imagine you're wading through a cool, freshwater creek in eastern Australia or Tasmania. You spot a dark shape gliding effortlessly underwater. It surfaces, revealing that unmistakable silhouette, a sleek, furry body, a broad, flat tail, webbed feet, and that incredible, soft, leathery bill resembling a duck's. You might think it's the most harmless, almost comical creature you've ever seen. But beware the male platypus. Hidden on the inside of each of his hind legs, just above the ankle, is a sharp, hollow spur, like a tiny dagger made of keratin, the same stuff as your fingernails. This spur isn't just for show. It's connected to a sophisticated venom delivery system. While the platypus looks like a mashup of different animals, this venomous capability is uniquely its own and adds another layer to its already strange biology. It's a mammal that lays eggs and packs a venomous punch. Now, it's crucial to know that only the male platypus produces venom, and he only produces it during the breeding season, which happens in the Australian winter, roughly from June to October. This timing is a huge clue about the venom's primary purpose. It's not primarily for hunting prey like snakes or spiders use their venom. Platypuses are skilled hunters, using their super-sensitive bill to detect the tiny electrical signals generated by the muscles of shrimp, worms, insect larvae, and other small aquatic creatures they find in the mud at the bottom of streams. They don't need venom to catch their dinner. Instead, the venom seems to be a weapon used against other male platypuses. During the breeding season, males become highly territorial and competitive. They fight fiercely for access to females and prime nesting territories along the creek banks. That sharp spur on their hind leg becomes a weapon in these intense battles. The venom is likely used to incapacitate rival males, establishing dominance without necessarily killing them, though the effects are severe enough to give the victor a clear advantage. So, how does this venom system actually work? Picture a tiny, bony spur. It's connected by a duct to a venom gland located in the male's upper thigh. This gland is surprisingly large, about the size of a small kidney bean, and it's packed with a complex cocktail of toxic proteins and peptides. When the male platypus feels threatened or is engaged in a fight with another male, he can deliver a powerful kick, driving that sharp spur into the skin of his opponent. Muscles surrounding the venom gland contract forcefully, squeezing the venom down the duct and injecting it through the hollow spur deep into the victim's tissue. It's a remarkably efficient biological delivery system, similar in principle to a snake's fangs, but located in a completely unexpected place on a mammal's leg. Now, what happens if a human gets speared? While platypuses are generally shy and avoid humans, people have been spurred. Usually wildlife handlers or scientists studying them, or occasionally unlucky swimmers who accidentally corner one. The effects are described as excruciatingly painful and utterly debilitating. It's not just a sharp sting. It's reported to be some of the most intense pain a human can experience. The pain isn't localized to the wound site. Instead, it spreads rapidly throughout the entire limb that was spurred, causing extreme swelling and a burning, throbbing, or cramping sensation that can be so severe it makes using the limb impossible. Victims often describe the pain as unlike anything else they've ever felt, comparing it to being branded with red-hot irons or having hundreds of wasp stings all at once in one spot. This agonizing pain can persist for days, even weeks, or sometimes flare up for months afterward. Simple painkillers like aspirin or ibuprofen often have little to no effect on it. Beyond the pain, the venom causes significant swelling and inflammation at the injection site and can lead to increased sensitivity to pain throughout the body, a condition called hyperalgesia. While no human deaths have been reliably recorded from platypus envenomation in modern times, the experience is so horrific that it can cause temporary incapacitation and requires serious medical attention. It's definitely not something you want to experience. What makes platypus venom so uniquely potent? Scientists have been studying its composition, and it turns out to be an incredibly complex and potent mixture of over 80 different substances, many of which are proteins and peptides found nowhere else in nature. It's like nature's most bizarre chemistry set. Unlike snake venom, which often has specific, dominant toxins targeting blood or nerves, platypus venom seems to be a multi-pronged attack causing widespread disruption. Here's a look at some key players scientists have identified. One major component is a type of molecule called defensin-like peptides, DLPs. These are similar to proteins involved in the immune system of other animals, but have evolved in the platypus to be highly toxic. They can punch holes in cell membranes, causing cells to rupture and die, which contributes significantly to the intense tissue damage and pain. Another crucial group are C-type natriuretic peptides, OVCNPs. Normally, natriuretic peptides in mammals help regulate blood pressure and fluid balance. But in platypus venom, these peptides are mutated into potent pain-causing agents. They directly overstimulate pain receptors in our nerves, essentially sending constant, overwhelming pain signals to the brain. Imagine turning the volume knob on your pain receptors all the way to maximum and then breaking it off. That's the kind of effect these peptides seem to have. The venom also contains enzymes like hyaluronidase, often called the spreading factor. This enzyme breaks down hyaluronic acid, a substance that helps hold our tissues together. By breaking this down, hyaluronidase allows the other venom components to spread more rapidly and widely through the victim's tissues, increasing the affected area and the severity of the reaction. Scientists have also found nerve growth factor in the venom. While this protein is essential for nerve development and health in normal circumstances, in the concentrated dose delivered by the platypus spur, it appears to contribute to the long-lasting, heightened sensitivity to pain experienced by victims. The sheer number and diversity of toxins suggest that platypus venom didn't evolve to kill rival males quickly, but rather to inflict intense, long-lasting pain and disability, effectively taking them out of the breeding competition for an extended period, giving the victor a clear advantage. Why would such a unique and complex venom system evolve in a mammal? The platypus is a relic, a survivor from an ancient branch of the mammal family tree. Its ancestors diverged from other mammals over 160 million years ago. Back then, venom might have been more common among early mammals. The platypus and its distant relative, the shrew-like solenodons found in the Caribbean, might be the last living representatives of a time when venom production wasn't so unusual for mammals. For the platypus, this venom system likely proved incredibly effective for securing mating rights during the breeding season. Winning fights meant passing on genes. Over millions of years, natural selection would have favored males with more effective venom and delivery systems, leading to the potent cocktail we see today. It's an evolutionary arms race played out with biochemical weapons on the hind legs of a duck-billed mammal. Beyond the sheer shock value and the fascinating evolutionary story, platypus venom holds significant potential for human medicine. This unique cocktail of molecules, evolved over millions of years for a very specific purpose, interacts with biological systems in ways scientists are only beginning to understand. Some of the peptides in the venom are showing promise in laboratory studies for potentially developing new types of painkillers. By understanding exactly how these peptides cause such excruciating pain by binding to specific receptors, researchers might be able to design drugs that block those same receptors, offering relief for chronic pain conditions. Other components, like the glucose-dependent insulinotropic peptide, GP, found in the venom, are structurally similar to hormones involved in regulating blood sugar and insulin release in humans. Studying how these platypus venom molecules affect insulin pathways could provide crucial insights for developing new treatments for diabetes. The defensin-like peptides, with their ability to disrupt cell membranes, are also being investigated for potential antimicrobial properties, possibly leading to new antibiotics. So, while the venom causes agony, understanding its complex chemistry could one day lead to life-saving or life-improving medicines. The platypus, this bizarre evolutionary experiment, might hold keys to unlocking future medical breakthroughs. Sadly, the platypus itself is facing increasing threats. Classified as near threatened, its populations are declining. The clear, flowing freshwater streams it depends on are being degraded by land clearing for agriculture and development, which increases erosion and muddies the water. Pollution from agricultural runoff and sewage contaminates its habitat. Dams and water extraction for irrigation and human use alter river flows and reduce available habitat. Droughts intensified by climate change are drying up the creeks and rivers platypuses call home. Entanglement in fishing nets and illegal traps also claims lives. Protecting the platypus means protecting healthy river systems, keeping the water clean, ensuring natural flows, and preserving the vegetation along the banks that stabilizes the soil and provides crucial shelter. It's a reminder that even the most resilient and unique creatures are vulnerable to human impacts on the environment. So, the next time you see a picture or video of a platypus, remember the hidden weaponry. That adorable, awkward-looking creature swimming peacefully is also one of the very few mammals capable of delivering a dose of venom so painful it's legendary. Its venom is a complex chemical masterpiece, evolved for dominance in the breeding season, a testament to the strange and wonderful paths evolution can take. The male platypus, armed with his spur and venom gland, showcases nature's incredible capacity for innovation, even if that innovation is a potent brew designed to cause agonizing pain to rivals. It adds another layer of awe to this already astonishing animal, a living fossil reminding us of the deep history of life on Earth and the unexpected secrets even familiar-looking creatures can hold. From its duck bill and electroreception to its egg-laying and venom production, the platypus continues to challenge our understanding and fascinate us. It truly is one of planet Earth's most extraordinary marvels. Thanks for joining me to explore this spiky secret of the platypus. Stay curious, stay healthy, and let's all do our part to protect these incredible animals and their precious freshwater homes.